Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. It's time for Owin's Field Report, sponsored by Les Schwab Tire Centers.
Now, pretty much after every show, we get questions of, why didn't you talk about this? What's the report on this? Ugh, it's very difficult to cover everything, but I was able to round up as many reports yesterday as I could for shad fishing. That was the #1 question yesterday. What's going on with shad? It's always been a yearly kickoff for folks to start chasing them for a number of different reasons. Lots of folks love to use them for bait for crabs. Lots of people like to use them for bait for halibut. My dad used to plant them in the tomato garden so that he could end up with tomatoes that were like this big. I mean, they're incredible. Lots of different things that you can do with them, and some folks like to eat them. They'll pickle them, they'll smoke them. Hey, more power to you, right? But it's a great fishery. So here you go. Oregon City, it is not in full swing yet, but still very good fishing because of the conditions. It got great clarity, which shad love, and not a tremendous amount of flow. Although I did get 3 different reports from Oregon City yesterday. My good friend Pete gave me a report, said it was red hot, plenty of fish around. And he likes to troll for them. If you remember, we did some of that last year where we got out and did some filming and did a couple of tech tips. We might even run that this upcoming weekend, that tech tip. But trolled for them in that slower current. But if you can find current, drop the anchor in the right spot, pay attention, and don't be willing, or don't not be willing to move, right? Shad are very specific. They'll typically travel the same lines. A lot of times they're in groups, right? Schools. And if you're not getting bit, you got to move. You're going to find an area where they're consistently moving through, and a lot of times that's by watching a lot of the other boats that are out there. So that being said, in the Oregon City area, people are going to start dropping anchors all over the place, which is insane. Don't do that, okay? Make sure you pay attention to other people that are around. Don't be dropping your anchor on top of where they're fishing. Don't be getting too close to them, right? It's not hogline fishing unless everybody wants to. Now, there are different times where you'll see hoglines develop for shad, but in the big picture of things, just respect everybody's space and understand there's also people out there that are still chasing salmon, okay? Don't go dropping an anchor right below them, because you wouldn't want them to do that to you. What's the old adage we all grew up with? Don't do something to someone that you don't want them to do to you, right? Common sense stuff. So if you play nice in the sandbox, it's good fishing. Now the Columbia, different animal. The best fishing for shad right now, and this is as of yesterday, I think my buddy's back out there this morning, I haven't heard from him. It's crazy. I mean, the shad fishing up there right now by Bonneville, the shad rack, there's a reason why they call it that, has been very, very good. Folks are up there salmon fishing through Monday. Pay attention. If you go up there, don't be dropping your anchor right on top of where somebody's going to be plunking, right? So it's also a very dangerous area. You need to understand how to drop an anchor up in that fast water. Now, if you don't want to mess with that, out of Camas, there's some areas that you can catch them. Down lower, you can as well, but it's just not as consistent as it is closer to Bonneville. So just kind of keep that all in mind. Easiest way to do it is go to Oregon City. I mean, I know there's a lot of people going, oh, God, don't say that. Well, it's Memorial Day weekend. Go out and have some fun. Now quickly, let's go over fish count, so we'll just kind of move through it quick. They have not updated the Willamette, unfortunately. Let's see what happened at Bonneville. Yesterday, it looked like the numbers dropped to 750. That's okay. It went from 900 and change to 750. But don't forget, send Jason an email over there at Procure. You'll have a chance to win that weekly prize pack from them. And of course, it is slanted towards salmon. Got a lot of salmon fishing going on between now. Yeah, well, let's see. October? Wait, November? Hopefully, right? Let's just see if they allow us to continue to be out there. Now, can we join Katie Suniga and find out what the weather's going to be like today and tomorrow as we go through the holiday? Katie, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. I'm kind of excited about the sunshine.
Yes, me too. I saw well, I cheat, right? Like everybody else in the state, I watch Fox 12 to see what the weather's going to be like. It's going to be nice.
It's going to be beautiful, and that's why I picked this camera, because some of the other cameras have clouds in them, but this one, you can see, this is Willamette Valley Vineyard in Salem. It's just gorgeous. There's just barely any clouds in the sky. I'm ready for some sunshine, hence the yellow jumpsuit today, and I'm looking forward to the sun we're going to see tomorrow. Now, we have to get through a few clouds. If you're in the kind of the northwest portion of the state right up into here. You'll notice showers in Astoria and then a few clouds and then sun south. That's why we were seeing such sunny conditions in Salem. A few clouds here and there, maybe some as we go through tomorrow, but still sunny conditions. And then we get to Tuesday and another system comes through. It's quick, it's weak. It'll give us a few showers. You'll see by the time we get to around 3 o'clock, and then a few will stay up toward the Cascades, and then more will come in as we go through into Wednesday, but not expecting it to be a soaker of a system. We're looking at a 1/10 of an inch, give or take, depending on what model you look at. This is the ridge that we have today and tomorrow that's bringing us the warmth and the sunshine. This is the trough that's coming in Tuesday that's bringing the rain and or they should say the showers and the clouds, and then this is what's happening on Friday that could potentially bring us some even warmer temperatures than we're seeing today. Total accumulation, I mentioned about a 1/10 of an inch. You can see that there, maybe 0.13. Then you look ahead on that 7-day forecast, and by Thursday, that next ridge is building in, warming up, getting more sunny, possibly upper 70s end of the month and the first day of June, which is by chance the Starlight Parade.
Okay, you know, I got to ask the question, how confident are you that this upcoming weekend is going to be like that?
You know, we have to get through a little more because that ridge is kind of fluctuating. Like sometimes the model run comes in and it's higher, and then other times it's a little lower. So I would say out of all of this, that's probably the lowest confidence. Once you get through about here, then that's where I say be ready for changes. I'm
looking forward to it. Katie, thank you. Have a great week. All right, everyone, when we come back from this break, we're going to introduce you to Will Warren. He's the man behind I'm Hooked. This is an organization that's been around for 35 years, helping others, young people, old people, families, whatever it is, to get interested and excited about the outdoors. And maybe you're looking for some place that you can volunteer your time, maybe donate some money that will help others. This is it. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by P-Line, because we fish, by Hawken Fishing, perfection in fishing gear, and by Haxton's Canvas and Upholstery, the trusted name of the Pacific Northwest.